Questions? Yes, ma'am.
Why do I continually get literature on Shiri, and I don't know if that's how you say it right, law being adopted by America? We have our Constitution.
I'll give you a real brief answer.
Why does Congress even, do they even think about it?
No. I don't know who you're getting literature from. The law of our land is the Constitution. Nothing is above that. You're seeing in certain European countries, they're having difficulty with
We're seeing it
this.
here in America.
Well, we can and shall and can't ever let this happen in this country.
One more last question. I've lived in Woodale 42 years, and we're a little spoiled.
You've lived here 42 years?
Yeah, that's amazing. But we've been a little bit spoiled because we used to be the home of Henry High,
yes.
Pay Fellow, Jim Ryan. This election, all of a sudden, came such a surprise to me because how did you get into our district where now it seems like I followed politics for 42 years since I've been here, but this election to me is very confusing because I don't know any of the people who are running. I only know you because you've been very controversial, but you're my kind of politician.
Controversial?
Yeah, but you're my kind of politician. You're not as scared to speak your mind, and that's good. You don't just follow the group, and you're not as scared to speak your mind. We have every new politician is running in our district this year, and how did this district get changed so?
Here's what happens. Here's what happens, guys. Let's all be, come on, American Government 101. Every 10 years, we redraw our districts. We do a census and we redraw our districts. State by state, the party in charge of the state gets the pen.
You can show my map.
They get to do the drawing. The party in charge of Illinois, that runs Illinois, is the Democratic Party, and they drew districts. So they drew brand new districts. They drew me into a district to try to run against another freshman Republican. I said I'm not. They drew this crazy district, hear me, not just to elect a Democrat. They drew this district to elect Tammy Duckworth. Rahm Emanuel 6 years ago said, Tammy, I want you to be a congresswoman. Peter Roskambia. So now they said, we're going to draw an even better district for her. And so Rahm Emanuel and Dick Durbin and David Axelrod have handed her a district. And said, Tammy, this is your district. Oh, I mean, think about that. They literally handed her a district. I think it's wrong when Democrats and Republicans do that. That's a lousy way to do it. We should somehow do what Iowa does every 10 years. They actually use a computer model to draw districts. But here's the point. So that's why I'm here. I thought this was wrong. I think it's wrong that Tammy Duckworth was handed a district. And I said, I'm going to take on this challenge. 7, 8 months ago, nobody thought I had a prayer. Right now, this race is a dead heat. And it's a dead heat because we have had, for 7 months, hundreds of volunteers making phone calls and knocking on doors. I have been out in the district every minute I'm home. Tammy Duckworth doesn't get out much at all. She spends more time in California raising money from around the country, and I think she does that because she thinks I was handed a district. I'm entitled to it. It'll be easy. But the other thing is, because she doesn't spend much time here, she really doesn't get it. I don't know about you, but when she said 4 weeks ago we're better off now than we were 4 years ago, I jumped up. And I said, no,
I don't think so.
We're not. This country's not. And Miss Duckworth, respectfully, you don't get it. You're not here. You and I, Tammy, get in the car, we'll drive down any block in this district, and you're going to see the for sale, for lease signs everywhere. You're going to see restaurants boarded up. We'll knock on, you know what, Tammy? I'll knock on 20 doors with you. You know what, Tammy? You pick the 20 doors. And let's ask the people that answer those doors, are you better off now than what you were 4 years ago? That's why this race is close. That's a very long-winded answer. That's why I'm in front of you. Joe Walsh, good to meet you.
That's why I come to meet you.
I'm running for Congress.
One quick question.
What?
I would say, I'm born and raised in Canada, became an American citizen when President Reagan was president, because I owned a business, and my taxes went from 50% to 28%.
Hey, turn around.
And you know what I tell all of my American friends?
What?
You think health insurance is expensive now? Wait till it's free. I know because I'm from Canada.
Stand up for a minute. Stand up. Stand up. Hold on. Tell everybody what you just told me, the first part about Reagan and why you came here. Go.
I'm a Canadian citizen, born and raised in Canada. I came to the United States, opened up a business, worked hard, and when President Reagan was president, I wanted his name of my citizenship.
Because?
Because my taxes went from 50% down to 28%. Gave me a chance to hire more people and work. And I tell everybody else, because I'm from Canada and I still have family there, go home every year. And my famous thing about Obamacare is, if you think health insurance is expensive now, wait till it's free.
Thank you, my friend. Great to meet you. Great to meet you. Thank you. It's almost time. Kate's giving me the signal. You're so tough. Anybody got a final question? I'll stick around for a couple minutes. Final question? Mary Lou. Come here. This is Mary Lou, everybody. If you're not getting our emails, give Mary Lou your email address.